Here we go. First red dragon of the stream. Took me 3 minutes something seconds to get. Let's just hope for an onion equipment drop, preferably a sword. Slash is the most powerful single targeting spell. Oh, I missed. The red dragon is the hardest dragon, but I can still get elixirs from it, I guess. Here's my second chance. Earthquake. Don't get a turn. No won't. Hill. Any onion equipment would be nice. But the elixir is there. The red dragon is there. It does have the drops that I want. I just have to do it. So this is the best thing, and I think I'm going to just carry this until I have under 5,000 HP. Oh, it's gonna get good on this one. Okay. This is gonna be a long fight. Nope, didn't work. I wish a little wind slash, but this might be. Nope. The Onion Knight has resistances to damage. Let's go with attack. Oh, there it goes. Onion Shield. Not the best prize in the world, but it is something worth celebrating. Currently, I need those is kind of the gist. So, said I was going to do it, and I meant it. I'm healing at 5,000 HP. Because I want everybody to have around the same kind of damage. And the enemies in this game, they'll trigger the person with the least amount of HP or damage thereof. So every enemy right now is triggered to kind of target Mark because he's got the lowest HP. It's like a little tiny AI that they built a long time ago. It's a computer program of calculus. Saving that item. Alright, ambush. Back to this setup. Oh, I have him attacking. Got a character attacking that I don't want to attack. The only reason why Ark and Luna aren't doing as much damage is because the Onion Knight is supreme in every fashion. I don't know if it can summon it, but it can do just about anything else. And honestly, I don't know if my bard needs to be doing what it's doing. I think I can take down the enemies in this room pretty easily, so let me fix that. This might be worthwhile. Like one's not a harmful skill to use. But yeah, I think I'm going to use Bard in the back row and Geomancer. What do you got to use as a weapon? Bells. I think terrain is probably the best bet. We're going to end the battles so fast. that getting the red dragon becomes inevitable. Just go with full attack. Because Geomancer was only going to do a lot of damage if there were multiple enemies like Earthquake, or like there was 5 enemies, because my team couldn't take 5 enemies down. In this 4, I don't have to worry about it. I can take each enemy, and it's going by so fast that the red dragon's going to keep on stacking up. I will fight them over and over again until I actually get the drops that I'm wanting, which is the rarest thing you can do in Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 3 doesn't have much of a challenge, but it does have several, and I'll just tell them right now. The onion gear is the best, but there's other gear that I have to look at too that might be worthwhile for other job classes. I've gotten every chest and every mystical item that you could get in the game. I've gotten the platinum trophy, and the second thing you can actually do that is not required for the platinum trophy is to get all your job levels to maximum. It's not an easy feature in the game to complete because it can only level up once per battle, like the Final Fantasy 2 spells and stuff, and it takes almost just as long in battle to level them up. So what Final Fantasy did from 2 to 3 was, instead of pushing players to the limit with leveling up spells, they pushed the limits to level up job classes in this game. Which this is the introduction of job classes, besides the original Final Fantasy 1. This is the first one where you could assign your character that had a lead role, a job, and have it perform any way you want it to. And it's funny because everybody always picks in Final Fantasy certain tanks and certain mages, even when the option is completely there to change a character to any way you want them to be. I've seen in a lot of posts that even like characters that aren't supposed to have job classes, like in Final Fantasy 10 or 7, there's always Sid in Final Fantasy 7 as a Dragoon. I mean, he's got Dragoon Drive and all the stuff, and I see how they come up with that resemblance, but I also don't understand when the character can do white magic and black magic. Does it break the Dragoon enchantment that I have on it, or is it nice? I would like to see Komari beefed up in a release of Final Fantasy X, where he's a blue mage and another jack of all trades, because his blue magic is from spells that end up being his limit break. But if he could actually cast more spells than Lancet and stuff, then he would be a lot more useful. I think, and I don't know if I'm right, but Lancet might be a unique ability to him in the lump, and Unit has the most overdrive potential of all her summons. I noticed that that fight took a lot more time than when I was using that spell, that bard spell, to boost my strength and intelligence. I think since the Geomancer is in the back row, he's doing less damage with those bells. I think he's actually hitting them with the bells instead of ringing the bells to do damage. So we'll see if he does more damage in the front row. if I get the actual rare drop from the red dragon, well, not the sword, but if I get, what am I missing on it? The body armor, then I'll have one full set of onion gear. Likely I'm going to get another shield, and then likely I'm going to get a sword or two more, and then I'm going to get all my other pieces. Probably last. I don't know, the swords can seem like it takes a longer time, but all the dragons that you have to fight drop it. That was a nice clean kill for one of them. Maybe I get to see the Geomancer's strength now. I don't know if physical attack actually is long range or short range. Alright, I just posted my own comment because, yeah. Maybe we could do full attack. I feel like doing full attack. Nope, not doing full attack. I just lost my internet. Poisoned. An elixir. And I didn't want the elixir. So I reset it, my levels a little bit, and got rid of poison the easier way. I am tired of Geomancer. Let's switch Arc into something that can better defend himself. Job level 9. Holy Lance and Blood Lance. That will work for me. Let me actually save that. And put him in the front row. He is. Mimit, I don't think I have to use until I get to Red Dragon. Alright, let's see if this runs better. Let's do some songs. It's my third, or this is my fourth Red Dragon. That's protecting the shell right there. Time to go. Another elixir. Didn't need it, didn't want it. Got it anyways, thanks to reality. Alright. Let's see how fast this raises. Oh, that was an improvement on damage, but not enough to do much. So she's going back to attack. And since Refia or whatever her name is, I think that she should probably be up in the front of the line because I'm changing her spells so often. Or I change job classes. That would do just the same. Guard. Mixed in with, we've done Dark Knight. Ninja can equip anything. And Refia. Let's have you as the Onion Knight maybe. Somebody's using my onion sword. Oh, Ignis. Okay, you're going to be the Viking. Oh, no? Let's go Black Belt. Now this is gonna hurt me a little bit, but in the end it will pay off. So, gotta go to equipment and optimize my characters. Quick save. There. Now, Lunith is a bard, but she doesn't have the same power as the other characters had, so they're going to be a little lower level. But I want to do formation. There we go. So just attack and kill everything. I was going to go AFK. Okay, well, Luna can't do anything. The ninja's a little in front of everybody. Arc's job leveled up, and I got an elixir. Oddly enough, how many elixirs do I have? 33. Oh, those can raise MP. Oh, this is a infinite source. I finally see. This is how it works. The Red Dragon makes my characters indefinitely able to hold their own. I can always raise their MP with an elixir, so I can use White Mage, but it's not going to have any damage. But I can heal my MP. I can heal my Onion Knight's MP mostly. Or let's just take the water and see what it does. Onion Knight. Nope, did not raise MP. Ooh, not that great. Alright. She can finally cure. I don't need to. Sure can. We don't farm yet. Three hits. Not gonna do a lot. I got a really good team. Just need a little bit more damage. Yes, I got the freaking armor. Oh yeah, I got a full set of onion gear. Yep. So, this job level is not at level 99. It is at 5. So if we go to status, that is the maximum stats that I can get with Lafia. And all my characters are going to be like that. $16 times 185, 94 exacts. Oh yeah. One thing I'll state on the stream is that while the onion gear is good, it's only really good because of the attack power and the defense. The defense can get to 255, I think. Which is probably possible by equipping another onion shield. $259. So there's more of a cap to it than I thought. We're going all the way back down to 4 or 5. We've gotten our onion equipment. And we're going to start over. We're going back to the yellow dragon to get another glove or something like that. Whichever one's the yellow dragon's drop. But the big trouble is, out of the way, we got one character completely done. We're 1/4 of the way finished. The onion sword is going to be the hardest thing to get, and it's going to be funny because the easiest way to get it is by the weakest dragon. The weakest dragon is here, of course. Boost is just like jump. It's got no evade like jump does, but it deals double damage by using 2 turns. I'm trying to get Unif to get some more guard spells so that her job level increases. And that's why I'm going to stop the autosave or anything like that. I'm going to try and get Minuet or whatever it's called. Minuet. think a physical attack's not doing it for Luna. This might not be the red dragon, but it's when I get to speak. Okay, let's remember that it can hit all teammates at once. Let's not give it a chance, it's dead. Very easy. Got an elixir. Alright, that wasn't really that helpful. Could try for the red dragon or the green dragon, but I just want to kind of come back to the yellow dragon until I get certain equipment. Alright, another attempt. See what it does that poison ray thing. Oh, easily attacked. Another elixir. Yikes. Statistically, I should be able to defeat this thing no problem now. At full HP, it's not going to do that much damage to me. And my skill levels for each job class is improving. So yeah, they can't get past round 2. Another elixir. Sometimes they come in packs. Yep. This way everybody gets a turn. I put Luna in the job of curing because she gets a turn right away, and that ensures that she gets a level up. Okay, so I won't find one for another bit. I'm doing good. I have one of my characters in Final Fantasy 3 with a Square Enix Legacy setup. It's called the Onion Gear, and right now I got one character with all of the gear on, but I need to get all 4 of them, so I'm 1/4 of the way there. Yesterday, or it took me an hour and a half, no, 2.5 hours to get the whole set of gear. 2.5 hours, because I got it around 33 minutes in this stream. So what I'm looking for is just that, and it's a good gear. That's right, I actually don't have Lunif on curing, so her job level's not leveling up every time because of that. You know, there was an update file, BBJ. Oh, I got the spell I want. I didn't think there was either, but there is. Yeah, I got the onion gear in it. The yellow dragon drops 3 pieces, and well, they all drop 3 pieces. Sometimes it's the shield, sometimes it's their unique armor, glove, or headpiece, and then every one of them has shield, and every one of them has sword. But most of the time I've been getting elixirs. Also, this is it, the thick of the action, too. It's back and forth. I've already fought Red Dragon, and I've gotten his drop. Now I'm going back to Yellow Dragon, and I'm going to farm its drop. Which, these battles are going by quicker now that my teammates' job levels are leveling up. And I've already gotten a pretty good Bard spell just now. For an example, I'll show you the onion gear, and most of its effects don't help me because I'm at level 99 and all my stats are increased, but it helps attack and accuracy. defense and evasion, magic defense on all of the pieces. So I have an onion shield to put on him to increase his stats, but I don't think he can attack with 2 shields. But the shield is the most common of the onion pieces. The sword, I'd actually be honest, the sword and the uniques, the armor, headpiece, and glove, we'll say, those are going to be the hardest ones to get because it's like only the yellow dragon drops 1, only the green dragon drops 1, and they both got onion shield and onion sword they can also drop as well. So I'm going after armor, headpiece, and glove. That's the 3 pieces I'm rotating on. If I get a sword and a shield, I might not even save if I got too many of them. But the onion sword is their rare drop, therefore it's on all 3 of the dragons, but the unique items are more rare than the sword, I think. I know it's different, but since all 3 dragons can drop the sword, it's going to even out. I know it is. Mathematically, I should be able to get the full set with just getting like 8 or 9 shields more than I should have. Which dual shield is pretty cool with when you go to the defensive strategy. Here's the yellow dragon. But it's definitely taking a turn every time I get one because I want her to level up the most. There's the onion helm. Alright, we got 2 characters now with 2 onion helms and 2 shields. Alright, save that. That was his unique. I'm going to fight the green dragon. Where's a good spot? Right here. Right here's a good spot. Alright. No. I'm hoping here. An elixir. Great. Let's see what all I got here. I got an onion helm, but it's not gonna help unless I have a sword. The sword is the first thing that an onion knight needs. And I will get this. Hello, Superhero 60. How are you today? Yep. I can't believe I'm fighting Thor. And I'm going for those onion equipments from the red dragon, green dragon, and yellow dragon. So it might take a while. I'm glad that you're doing good, checking in and stuff. And while onion gear is the best gear in the game for this job class, it's not the best gear for every job class. So I'm going to have to actually find some more stuff once I'm at max power. Ooh, Heavenly Wrath. Is that new? No. Here it is. Alright, well, first attack's on me. It did nothing to defend itself. Alexa. And they travel in packs. I got Bravery, Haste, Faith, and Shell. I don't think I actually have to. There's another Onion Shield. I have 3 of them now. 3 Onion Shields, 1 sword, and 1 of everything else. No, I have 3 Onion Shields, 2 Helms, and 1 sword, 1 armor, 1 glove. So I'm just trying to go through this and double up of what I did yesterday. I got most of the pieces in 2.5 hours, so it's going to be a long grind to get all of them, but hopefully it's doable instead of a out of reach agenda, because this is the longest grind in Final Fantasy 3. Unless the job leveling for every character is added into the mix. We're going to be leveling up every job class for every character. That's a trophy in the Nintendo DS or Final Fantasy 3D for PSP. But we're not going to have to do that, I don't think. Hey Red, did you comment on my comment? Reply to my comment, I mean? I wanted to know how you were doing with the Beatrix stills. I am 1.5 way there on the dragons. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound like you got your 3 stills from Beatrix yet. Or you're gearing up for the next video you do. Live stream. That's good. 30 reloads. Okay, when I got on, I finished my grind. I have 1 Onion Knight fully decked out. And then I got 2 shields, 2 helms. And I think a second something. So I'm not even halfway there. I'm probably like 34% of the way done. I would say this that I thought about last night. Having Zidane and Trance, would that have helped, or would have replaced his spell, his skill ability? I know you leveled up a little bit. I was just thinking of ways that you could have gotten stills easier. But once you got it, it seemed like it was easy, didn't you? Think so? Like, oh, now I can move on. Yeah, this is gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna try and do maybe 2.5 hours, maybe 3 if I can. I'll see how far I get. Well, I was going to try and figure it out. The best thing I could have said was level Zidane up and you'll get speed increase. That was the only thing I could think of that could help. Boom, green dragon, here we are. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Should be able to kill it. Let's go. Ooh, I got all 4 of the bard spells now. Onion shield. Never again do I need that. Well, okay. Hear me out here. I got some stuff to work on. Where's the shields at? Okay. I got 3 onion shields. Yeah. Okay, so back to Final Fantasy 3. I just reading up on your examination of the swords, because like the Ice Brand's gonna be sword. Yeah, you're gonna want that. So I have 1 character fully fleshed out. I got I got 3 onion helms. I just got 2. And then I have 3 onion shields, I thought. That aren't equipped. So yeah, the only reason I would need a shield is if I wanted to do full defensive and equip this like that, and it would change Raphia's stats to this. The job level of the attack right there is low. Low as can be, actually. 31. If I equip the shield though, or 2 shields, or 2 swords, I mean, a shield and a sword, we got that kind of a get up. And the Onion Knight really can't equip that good of weapons. Like, it's a little Easter egg. Onion Knight is just there for people that want to get super powerful in a video game. Like it's going to help in real life. It's not. It won't. But it's good to burn time. Oh, there's other times when you're going to have to worry about your items. Let me think if I can name a few. Pandemonium. Any one-time visit areas you're going to have to have it all written down pretty much if you're going to do a long stream, or you really do just know the game that well. I already suggested about trying to get Dagger to cast Bahamut on disc 1, even though on disc 2 I think she gets all her summons ripped from her, and Mama comes and tells her about the Final Fantasy II Joseph story. And then she can start to learn her own spells again. If you go for as soon as possible stuff, you're going to go through a lot of grind, and you'll sit there and say, in the end, you got to tell people, it's not really worth it. Unless you got the actual time to invest into the game, you got to go find something that will make you money. Because we all like money, right? Our lifestyle. Yeah. And same with if you ever play Tactics. There are stuff that you can get as soon as possible, but some of it's worth it and some of it isn't. Like in Final Fantasy Tactics, if you level up in the beginning of the game, you can have more jobs and accessibility, but you're ruining the story. The story will become so easy to you at level 99 just starting out. I mean, people do it. They'll start Final Fantasy Tactics, they'll level everybody up to level 99. It's just how they do it. And yeah, you get access to a lot more stuff. But if I was to replay Tactics, and I've watched my videos on it, I would point out successful enemies to invite into your party. Because once you have a certain kind of enemy in your party, you can actually clone the enemy and get items from it, which not a lot of people know. And it's when you invite an enemy to your party, I think you got to use the Oracle. You charm it, it comes into your party, then you walk around until it lays eggs. Once it lays eggs, it will become more enemy. It will be more of its kind. And then from there on, the RNG of Final Fantasy Tactics is save, get into a fight, kill it, then go see if you got the item you were looking for in the poacher's den. If you didn't, go back to your save and kill the enemy all over again. It's hardly ever a moment where you have to kill more than one enemy per round. But you gotta kill the enemy while it's in your party. Or you can kill it on the field and poach it. This green dragon is not gonna survive this round, I don't think. Onion shield, don't need it. Well, actually I kind of want 8 in case the defensive properties end up working out for me. where you left off last stream was right after the Kuja fight, and you were in charge of, I think, Steiner and Dagger. And you already mentioned certain chests along the way. Like I said, I would say you're following along, in my opinion, a good walkthrough of Final Fantasy IX. And yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing what you do because, like, you're on disc 1. The game can be completed in less than 10 hours, and you're on disc 1 at 40 hours. So I wouldn't really have done it. There is moments in games where you can have something as early as possible, but you're not going to get it faster than proceeding into the story and doing it that way. If there's a faster way of doing it, I always go for it. Yeah, I remember the Trino auctions I mentioned. Like this, the auction does change. Are you gonna keep up with the Kupo nuts? Are you gonna make your Moogle go into a tantrum? Honestly, I was thinking I was gonna get a shield, or I mean not a shield, but a sword by now. I think I fought about 30 dragons. Maybe more. I don't know. I followed some YouTubers when Final Fantasy IX first came out on the remaster version. It was Eliminating Cow. He was a YouTuber. And he knew some stuff about Final Fantasy. He knew the hot and cold abuse that you can do. And then he knew about steepled hats and feathered whatever. Steepled hats and feather hats maybe. And how to make kill. I think he could platinum the game, except for maybe the jump rope trophy. Just to demonstrate the power, the Onion Knight hasn't been hit once, and he's got the whole gear on. Or she's got the rest gear on. Refia. Another green dragon fight. I don't think that's part of the thing. I think that's part of the game, because you're going to have to find out how to do it. Onion Sword, rock on! I got another Onion Knight in my party. Who's doing the least amount of damage? Bigness. Alright, here we go. Onion Knight, he's got an Onion Sword, definitely got Onion Shield. Onion helm. We need armor and arms. Okay, so we need 2 more pieces and then we're halfway there. Do I still fight the green dragon? Yes, I have not gotten the glove. Yeah. If I can get 8 swords, that'd be nice. Just another elixir. Okay, how about this? Can you not get the Koopa Nut and maybe get it later? Because if you're in the moment where you can have 2 of them, can you just skip one of them on purpose and do it later? Does that make sense, Red? Alright, then how about this? Is there a way that he travels to that area with you? Do you know if there's any Moogles around? Because they might be able to deliver it or something like that. Maybe the Mog comes with you. Just going over all the dead ends. So I know that you know the game pretty well. It's a dead no on that. Okay. You know what's cool? My ninja can equip Excalibur and Ragnarok and Mazamune. That's actually really good. Can he equip the Onion Shield? Nope, I don't think. Nope, cannot. Which I will be hunting after this Onion Gear farm. I would be hunting for other job classes' best equipment. Okay, then if it is, it's kind of weird that Square Enix does that. They'll make a Koopa Nut just for no good reason. I think I know what you're talking about too in the game. It is gone out of there. No sword, no shield, no. I think, what does the green dragon drop? Just elixirs for me. Okay, my dual shock 4 battery low. I'm gonna let it die. I learned that if you let your controller die, it lasts longer. You're supposed to wait until they're dead. I mean, you can charge earlier, but it's gonna fry up your charge metal. Like, the only thing that goes bad in devices is usually metallic pieces. That's why certain people don't want to give those devices away. It's like, you know, we promised you would make a computer or something that would last for a while. If your computer or cell phone dies, bring it back to us. We'll give you one for free. It's because the metal in the phones and all that stuff is actually rare and very scarcely used when creating something for the public. Actually, I forget. I know there's items you can send back to the nobles, but besides the one that gives you an extra key item, I don't think that any of the people give you much for buying the item and giving it to them. I know this is the way to get Excalibur, right? Like, legendary sword. But other than that, I don't think they do very much. Ooh, green dragon. Give me your unique item. Oh, my thief is, or my ninja is confused. Wow. Yeah, but there's really not that big of a reward behind it. Like, if I had 100,000 gil doing it, I'm not going to get that much of a reward. Yeah, the Excalibur sword is a different story, and you do have to haggle the auction house, and then you gotta haggle somebody else in the world, in the town, and they'll give you an item, and then you give that item, which is the rat tail, to a guy in an area that you never have to go to, and he'll give you the Excalibur sword. You need mirrors from this game. There was a character. Hold up. Where is it? I think this is it right here. Now this. Oh. No, she needed something else, like a guitar to wake her up. Or a flute. I forget what she needed. It wasn't a mirror. I'm thinking of wrong stuff. See, Doga sounds like it's from this game too. Just can't really explain. Because Uni's mirror is the way to get to Eureka. A Lilith's Kiss. I remember getting those back in Final Fantasy IV. Doga's clone right there is the monster I'm fighting. But there was a Doga, and it was kind of like Final Fantasy III's first set of Heroes of Light in the lore. The characters you go on, you care mostly about their adventure. But if you talk to enough NPCs and stuff like that, you'll learn that there were other people that helped save the world back in the day. I don't know about Princess Sarah, but there's two of them, I think. The one was locked in darkness for like 100 years, and she helped us get into this cave to banish the darkness from this light, with her light. Yeah, she banished the darkness with her light, and I was realizing there's a floating continent, so it was like Final Fantasy V Mysidia, where the town was frozen in time at one point, and then resurfaced after a while. But I love this. This is a Nintendo game. I know it's on PS4 right now, but like Final Fantasy III, when it first released, was a Nintendo game. And it had a lot of the same content that it does now. Not with the graphics, not at all, you know. The graphics, I couldn't play it. Your avatar looked like a pencil stick with bare arms and stuff. I just couldn't get into it. There's several. Well, let me think about my favorite Final Fantasy villains. Maybe Garland from Final Fantasy 1. The other ones were kind of like not that great of people. Like I wouldn't want to meet up with Sephiroth and be like, "Hey man, thanks for seeking that meteor on us. Couldn't know what to do without you. Job well done." Like I can't go up to Kifa and be like, "You brought me water and it's green." Like I'm not drinking that stuff. Actually, it's purple. You want to really figure it out. I'm not drinking your Kool-Aid, Kefka. Let me think about other Final Fantasy villains. Gobez. It's like, oh man, somehow I just think you're gonna be my brother. Alright, the Emperor is flirtatious in my eyes because he kind of like was born to rule the world. And the whole time you're fighting him, he has pandemonium, he has a floating continent, he has all kinds of stuff that he throws at you. He even has one of your, I assume, brothers that is trapped in his enchantment for almost the entire game. It isn't until the very end when Leon joins your party, he's like, yeah, we're all related. So I wouldn't pick the Emperor, he'll just feed me to a behemoth. Final Fantasy 3, the Cloud of Darkness, I can dig it. But if my favorite one would probably be Ultimecia. Then if I wanted to meet a Final Fantasy villain in a dark alley or on the streets or somewhere, somebody that can make my life more eternal just by living my same life over and over again, that's cool. Like, I'm not really up against Ultimecia's plan. It would end all things, but like the thing is the sorcerers could travel into the past and the future. So she just came out with a plan just like, hey, y'all can live in time compression. Sephiroth would be like, come to me, Battlescar. Bring the black materia. Like, I don't know, Sephiroth, I'd be afraid he's just gonna flirt with me. Or cut me into an octa piece of me. Cut me into 5 pieces. I don't know what he'll do. I know that he's gonna send a meteor at all of us, and that's just not cool. Like, I know our planet does suffer, but come on, man. Final Fantasy 9? I don't know, maybe Kuja exists because Pluto's not technically a planet anymore. Okay? Kuja. Did you blow up Pluto in some way and the NASA's trying to cover it up? Yeah. A villain so great that he had to have a theme song that mentions his name several times. Like he's a flirt. Sephiroth is a flirty guy. And I don't think he cares about boy or girl. He's more one of those confident guys that think that he doesn't want you, therefore you like him kind of persons. And you tell him, look, I don't like you. And he's still like, but come on. Like, what about this? Yeah, Heartless Angel. He's got all the characteristics of being a good guy. But since he's got all that characteristics of being a good guy, he undermines everything and thinks that we're pawns. No, it was One-Winged Angel. Heartless Angel is what he uses in Kingdom Hearts and more. Green Dragon. Who thinks that I got an onion piece of equipment? Alright, let's see what I got. An elixir. I think it's an elixir. It is an elixir. Okay. It could have been an onion shield, onion sword, or it could have been a big onion glove. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1, everybody's like, you can snap them out of the animation of using it. I'm like, I really don't got, I'm far away. So I go in there stocked with elixirs. I go full offense. When he pops Heartless Angel, I cure. When I run out of MP, I cure. And Heartless Angel will do that to you. Because he is the Heartless Angel. I wouldn't say he doesn't have a heart. I mean, the guy loves space so much that he's willing to connect all the pieces of realities into one just so that it's in its natural first state. Like if you look at the continents of the world and you look at America versus, let's say, Africa and England, you'll see that they're meant almost in a way to connect. Like the curve of South America fits with the indention of South Africa. Because in Sephiroth's theory, when we're all together, we're in perfect harmony. And that's kind of like when society would say, look, if you kill us all, you get to walk this world alone. And that's it. Like, we won't cry, we won't shed a tear or anything. You did what you did because you didn't take into account any diplomacy or anything. You didn't have democracy, nothing to it. And that's why I would not want to be in Sephiroth's world. I wouldn't even want to meet him. And Final Fantasy X, that's got to be the worst one, Sin. Right when you build a tent, he comes and he knocks it down. Sin would be horrible, actually. It's environmental friendly, of course, that's his bonus. And Yevon figured out that you can control Sin because they had Bavel for a long time, and Bavel has its own secrets. They even know on how to control Sin. And maybe even perhaps defeat Sin one time. But in another aspect of that, Sin is a Godzilla. More likely he's a Godzilla that lost, and whatever killed him that was another monster was named Sin. Because Sin, I don't think it wants to kill the world. I think it just wants to stop it from using technology. 12. Now, I actually really don't mind Final Fantasy XII's villain as a character, because he was blunt in the game, and that's something that I liked about it. I fought Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. No, not in this game. Alright. If you know Sephiroth and you get his character, it's very easy to kill him. You can just go on full attack. And if you go and you got your attack perfect, and you're very offensive, you don't have to worry about Sephiroth's offense. You'll knock him out of most of his attack animations, and you'll stun him. If he does get the right hit on you, you can always go to a certain spot on the battlefield and reset his computer script. So he'll end up going to you There's a way in Kingdom Hearts to make the enemy attack you with an attack that will leave you into a mini opening. Well, an opening that could almost kill him. I've seen people get into a battle with Sephiroth, and the moment they get one hit in, they can just chain the hits at him really easy. Some people's done it at a low level, some people have done it at max level. Yep, and if you fell one time, you can actually repeat the trick. And because you can just stand on a certain spot on the battlefield to reset his RNG. Or maybe more politely saying his script. He'll go in with a certain attack to kind of get you out of the corner. And that's when you just block and deliver the pain. But again, so Sephiroth is not hard in Kingdom Hearts. You don't have to really worry about Kingdom Hearts being difficult until way late. When you're just there back, like what I do, I grind. Yep. Sephiroth should never really prove a threat. He might be a mini boss, but he's no Roxas. Like, Roxas is actually kind of tougher than Sora. In some ways. What do you mean? If you want to platinum the game, you're going to have to fight Sephiroth sooner or later. And like I said, Sephiroth is no Roxas or Data battle, or a Lingering Will. Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you can knock him out of the Heartless Angel animation, and he won't be able to perform it. But just go in there with a lot of elixirs, and pop one the moment you see him doing Heartless Angel, because your HP and MP is going to fall into the 1 category, I think. Oh, that's in Kingdom Hearts 2. In Kingdom Hearts 1, his animation is still the same. When you go into battle, it's just, in Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora's lack of movement makes it a lot more difficult to fight. I mean, there are reoccurring similarities between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 Sephiroth, but they are two different battles. And you'd have to know the battle systems for each one of those games. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you can knock Heartless Angel out of animation, and you can counter him almost every time he attacks. So all you have to do is block and block, and then like he'll get stunned, and then you can hit him with like a 3 or 4 hit combo. It's good to do it at level 99, because if Final Fantasy was ever truthful, if you were level 1 or 99, if you started the game out with level 99, it's always this aggro. My characters at level 1 will not stand a chance against the enemies that I'm fighting. So, in the 3D games, like Kingdom Hearts, the enemies have open movement. So what Square Enix did was, when you're lower leveled than the enemy, you're naturally going to have the enemy faster than you. And that's one thing that they never really mentioned. Is like, not only are they a little bit more aggressive with you, but they deal more damage than what a low-level Sora could take. So they are a little bit faster, and this really does echo through all the enemies in Final Fantasy when you got an open world map, or not open world map, but live action. The enemies will have a speed stat, especially in Strangers of Paradise. In Strangers of Paradise, you can have the same enemy, but if your equipment level is like 2 or 3 levels below the average enemy's level, they're gonna attack you more fast, more exact actually. And it isn't until you get the same equipment level that the enemies become more manageable. Okay, I gotta change my controller. Alright, it went completely dead. So I had to get up and do that. Yeah, resetting the RNG is only in the Kingdom Hearts 2. Knowing Sephiroth's moves is the key to fighting him in Kingdom Hearts 1. Because once you know the moves, it's all about being able to dodge, block, and then attack, pretty much. I don't know how many times you have to block them to stun them, but that's what it's like. Green Dragon. Right. In Kingdom Hearts 2, he's got a certain area on the map that is guaranteed to reset his script. Pretty much to the beginning of the battle, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's all the way at the beginning of the battle. You'll start off with the same attack every time, I think, and to reset that, you just stand on the same spot that he was standing on when you started the battle. If you stand there and kind of like have him focus an attack on you, you can reset it. But also in Kingdom Hearts 2, once you get Sephiroth in, like, let's say an aerial combo, and you can attack him infinitely with aerial attacks, then Sephiroth becomes like this in Kingdom Hearts 2. In Kingdom Hearts 2, there is several ways of taking him down, and you can wait until the end of the game to do it. But if you can get him in an aerial combo with an endless combo, I've seen people take him down at level 1. But if you're fighting him with block and ground attacks, we'll call it, then it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be stressful as heck because aerial combos can get difficult in Kingdom Hearts 2. But the way I deal with Sephiroth is I always reset his script where his first attack is always used, and he really don't use anything else. Unless it's Heartless Angel, and in that case, I don't have anything else that I can say except, sure, we're using Elixir. I remember, didn't he have a move called Pale Horse? Of course, you'll be able to see Heartless Angel and Pale Horse work together in all other versions of Sephiroth, because those were the things that he was. I wouldn't say that he was the, like, pure being of death, but he didn't kill everybody, thankfully. But he wanted to. Because in Sephiroth's mind, if everybody's gone and the planet is healing itself, have you ever read Einstein's theory of relativity? It's going to explain all of Sephiroth's motivations. Sephiroth's motivations were like this in the way. If he's the only person on Earth and in space alive, then all of the resources are there to keep him alive until his promised land is there. And what Sephiroth's promised land is reuniting with another planet and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like flirtatious. It's like, you know, I'm gonna go meet somebody that I don't know, that's not on my planet, and I'm gonna kill everybody in the way, because yeah, that's what he does. Stupid elixirs, man. I think since my bard is so good at being a bard now, I'm gonna put Minif on fighting duty too, and she's still the only one that can cure. I got 2 Onion Knights, but one of them isn't complete. It needs the glove and the armor. It's got the helm, the shield, and the sword, but it doesn't have the glove and the armor. And that's another truth. I don't think I should have saved that, but I did. I didn't get to see what it was. And then Sephiroth's supposed limit break is called Octaslash, and that gets introduced, I think, in Final Fantasy Crisis Core, is when they give Sephiroth the Octaslash, which is just 5 slashes, which is nowhere near Omni-Slash level. Bards and Geomancers are awesome. Sephiroth, it's like this. If you were put into space on a planet, your meaning in the universe is evidently scaled compared to that. When they say you're the last man on Earth, you're going to live forever, some people actually mean that. But yeah, it's just Einstein. The world would be better if there was a uniqueness about someone. If you're unique and one of a kind, your relativeness is brought more into people's attention. I'm just gonna attack with my bard. I should have done that. Collecting the elixirs now. I actually thought the elixirs were going to do a lot better, because I thought that Onion Knight can use MP, magic, well actually just magic, but I used an elixir on an Onion Knight and they didn't get any MP back, and they don't have MP, which is why I might not even like the Onion job class if it can't use magic. I know in the 3DS that's what it was good for. Last year I spent all year working out with weights, and this week is the first time that I've sat down and have not lifted weights. My arms are actually getting bigger. Geomancers are awesome. Yes, we got the gauntlets. I thought they were gloves, but they're gauntlets. We're going back to Red Dragon. Alright, let me equip that on my Onion Knight. Alright, one more piece of gear. I said it would be about 2.5 hours. Is how long I was thinking it would take. Superhero 60, it's only if you're a fan. I'm sure you got games that you're a huge fan of that I haven't even played yet, but I played a lot of games. That's why I always tell people, if you need help, subscribe. I can explain a few things. Requiem. How much damage does it do in Final Fantasy V against Gilgame? Gilgame is actually undead, right? So I'd say double. I'd say there's no Dia spell in Final Fantasy V. I don't think it's as powerful as Holy would have been. But yeah, it's maybe double damage, or 1.5, maybe 1.75. The Requiem is easier to do because you don't have to master Requiem's there. It deals less damage, but it's more of a guarantee, a way of taking down Gil Turtle. Well, look at that. I got a shell breaker and a black hole from the same enemies all at once. Hold on, this is the red dragon. There's a way better place to find the red dragon. Oh, okay, hold up. I'm not even wanting to be on this floor. I went through the wrong door. Yeah, ironically, the reptiles, when they're frozen, they live sometimes. They can be frozen. Okay, I need to get down there. I lost my place there for a second. Go here. Here's the red dragon. Let me get right here in the middle. Actually, I did think long enough. I want Luna to attack and not worry about the spell casting right now. Which one are you talking about, Red? Are you talking about Final Fantasy V? Those sound like Final Fantasy V's items. Requiem is good because you can stun Gilgame, and that's where most people are enticed to do. They're like, hey, why even let Gilgame get a turn on me? And that's when Bard is good. It's because Bard can stun Gilgame. one of the strategies I think is done. Look it up, or if you got some time. There's a spell Requiem that deals damage, and I think there's a Bard's skill, not spell, that does stun damage. Well, stuns them. I think he can stun them. If not, he actually counters attacks and has random RNG. So good luck. Romeo's Ballad. Can you get? No, I think the hero song is the last one you get, right? Give me your armor, Red Dragon. Nope, elixir. Sweet. How many elixirs I got now? 54? I've seen people say they had like 32 shields. It wasn't just 32 shields. It was like 32 shields, and they were still missing so much of the equipment that I'm looking for. It's almost intimidating. Yeah, because I didn't know if you could actually get Romeo's Ballad in, we'll call it World 2 or Gallus World, whatever people are comfortable with. And there is several strategies of taking it down, like the magic sword. Oh yeah, magic sword can deal a lot of damage to it. I don't know, Red, because I remember being able to stun Gilgame several times, getting all that treasure. But maybe not. I thought that was a legitimate strategy for Gilgame. I don't know why I even said it if it wasn't. My bad. Maybe I'm just thinking of Romeo's Ballad working on some other boss. Because Gilgame has some, how would you say it, variants? We'll go with Marvel. Time variants. They look like Gilgame, maybe, but they're not the same colors. I might be thinking of a different turtle. Oh yeah? Well, both of them are, how would you say it politely? I mean, how do you sit there and describe a bully on a game? But yeah, I'm glad that we got that caught up. So then, Gilgame, I guess, I didn't think it was weak to ice. I thought he was weak to lightning. All I need to do is find Red Dragon and get the armor. Then I have 2 characters with complete onion gear. It's been a long time since I fought Gilgame, and he's not really very memorable. Actually, a lot of people forget about him. He'll always be a super boss, but I don't know. I remember that, and I thought it was the same with Guild game. Because I started thinking, I was like, Romeo's Ballad, can you actually get that before Go Game? I was wondering. Evidently you can. But he's just not weak to stun. And he's not weak to any status effects that I know of. Or you get two bards. Have two bards in your party, and maybe a cure and a magic swordsman, and you got that done. You'd have to use like double cast or all the little Final Fantasy V tricks. What did I miss, Red Mario? Yeah, I remember that. So you're thinking about the thief gloves? I'm thinking you're thinking about the thief knife and the thief glove. No, because that would be the same enemy. But it would be nice to know that's what we're talking about. You can only get like 2 or 3 of them in the game. Stupid elixir. That means I would have had to have spare. Can I get back to the pyramid? There's a monster in the pyramid that I didn't fight or get his. It was either his rare still or his rare drop, or it could have been both. And I couldn't get multiple. It was either thief knife or thief glove off it. It was a Minotaur. If you've played Final Fantasy VIII, it was Final Fantasy V's version of Brothers. The Brothers GF that played paper, rock, scissors, and always did the same command. I got to do what I wanted in Final Fantasy V. I wanted to platinum it. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy. Yeah. If you don't kill the brothers, then he'll still appear, right? But is the other brother a forced fight? I remember somebody saying that if you skip them, they both all go away, or they just share different dialogue. Because I think the other brother they have is yeah, in Final Fantasy VIII they were named Minotaur and Sacred or Secrete or something like that. I forget what their names were in 8. But in Final Fantasy V, I think the other brother is a forced boss fight. You have to fight. So I was really wondering about how I was going to get an item, so I looked up all the ways that I could think about getting it. Like that Kupo nut, I'm still thinking, I'm like, there's got to be some type of way of getting it. Maybe just not get a second one altogether. Their attack and try and end this early. Yeah, because if the other Minotaur would have survived and I could go back to the pyramid. If I could go back to the pyramid, I could heal and get the Thief Glove afterwards. But I didn't know what the case was. Because I was trying to get multiples of them in one go. I was trying to get 4 Thief Gloves and 4 Thief Knives in that game. Which there was a way in the original to be able to do it. The only still that I didn't really get in Final Fantasy V when I played the Pixel Remaster was the 3rd golden hairpin, I think is what they are, which halves MB cost, and I was like, I'm going to be using ribbons, I don't need it, I don't want it, like that kind of thing. So I got one of every item, I just didn't get max, I didn't get it to the point where I could do everything accessible in the game. I could equip 8 spears, 8 tridents, because those are the rarest of the Final Fantasy V items. If I get a shield, I guess I'd still save it. Yeah, there's stuff that I haven't done in Final Fantasy V on Pixel Remasters, but most of the stuff I already did. I did it. Another elixir. And there are more ways of dealing with them. But, yeah, I mean, that was like the main thing. And as I said, even right now, if I was to get that item, I'd have to redo the whole void. And all of the hours of leveling up that I did in it. And I don't know if I'm wanting to do that. Just for a golden hairpin. But I was originally one of the first people, when I seen Tinkle Bell instead of Tinker Bell, I actually laughed. I didn't know they named it differently in the Pixel Remaster. And that's what I'm saying with Final Fantasy Tactics. It's like, if you're going to play the game, you got to do it all by yourself. No strategy guide, nothing. Play it once by yourself and then replay it after you've looked at a guide. Because you will freaking love that game. It is a good game. What was the Final Fantasy where Odin could be defeated by casting thunder on its sword? Because in mythology, that's kind of like how Odin worked. Odin's sword got struck by lightning. That's how sacred it was. Excalibur was the sword that could sing. Final Fantasy IV, let me think about that. We got Rydia as a summoner. She's fighting Odin. Where does she fight Odin at in Final Fantasy IV? Give me a second. 1, 2, 4. I'm gonna not view your comments in case you give it away. It's not the father of a hero. Maybe it's the Fallen King. Nope. Bahamut Slayer I know, but Odin, I don't know where you fight him. It's missed my memory. And Thor, I don't really remember how God of Thunder really went in Norse. I didn't study it that long. That was a red dragon, and I got an elixir. So there you go. Okay, let me explain some things on your YouTube channel. When you're on YouTube and you go to your channel, you can make a post and you have to just read. You can make a text post, an image poll, a text poll, a quiz, or a video poll. Or no, just a video. You can post a video on your post. And that would help expand your page a little bit. Do you have a cell phone? If you do, you can start making Final Fantasy and Mario shorts, especially your Mario shorts. But when you do it with your own heart, what you think is like worth it. I always say this to people: do not make a double YouTube video of somebody else. I mean, we all do it every now and then, but it's not really the best to do. Like, people will get mad if they did the exact same thing as you're doing now. So make it original, make it a good brief one. Most of my shorts are under 50 seconds. Actually, all of them are. comes to Crisis Core Reunion, I got the PS4 and PS5 edition, and I've already done it in the PS5 version. I still have to play Crisis Core Reunion for PS4. It should be a lot easier though. Honestly, Unif is not going to get much help if she's not a bard. She can't do damage on attack, so I shouldn't even attack with her. It speeds up the battle to where my physical fighters always go first. There's Heavenly Raft. I'll keep it. Well, yeah, I'll keep it. Uh-oh, the storm's coming. All I want is another Genji arm, onion armor. I think is what it's called. That's it. So that red dragon has a good chance of dropping it, but I'm probably gonna get an onion shield before I do it. I almost say Genji all the time. Onion shield. Which is funny because I'm allergic to onions. Alright, here we are. This will speed it up. And this will cure me. Or, let's not do that. Let's, do this instead. Another elixir. When it rains, it pours. It usually gives me 2 red dragons right after each other. Nope, it did not do that this time. I was just saying, when I went to your YouTube channel, I just noticed like some features. I know there's promotion that I don't use and inspiration. Another elixir. It's not good. Unless these characters can kill one of them all by themselves, I'm gonna have to take another turn. Oh, they killed him. Now you do highlights after your live streams. Clips. There's video, there's live stream, there's playlist, there's shorts. Are you talking about shorts being clips? I use shorts. I don't know what clips are. Then there's there's promotion, inspiration. Isn't it, there's still things I can't know about. I was just telling you that posts and shorts will add that to your YouTube page, because when I go there, I don't see all the stuff you see, because you don't have any posts and shorts, so it doesn't even say posts and shorts on your page. So I was thinking when I went to it, I was just going to mention it to you. I did. I think it would help you out. It would be nice to have at least one of everything. That way it shows up on your viewers page. Red Dragon ambushed me. This could be the last piece of gear that I need. It's probably going to be an onion shield, but if it's the onion armor, it's the last piece I need. Let's see it. Onion sword. Crap. Okay. How am I going to do this? Alright, let me think. I kind of like the ninja the way he is. Sword. Alright, we have an onion sword that we're sure of. We have an onion shield. Only one way to guess. Would this be better for him? No, no, it would not. Yeah. I don't know about clips. Like, some things you have to do on certain devices. But what I do is when I make a clip, you can cut to the left and cut to the right, trimming a video. But if you're gonna make a clip, you got to do editing, and people get paid to do editing. And that's when you take one file and you put it in your clone army, and you're cloning the same file. You're gonna have to take every little clip that you want individually and then piece it together using your editor device. Maybe something free like Windows Movie Maker or something that can combine all of your files together. Editing is hard, and there are people that get paid to do it for other people. Onion armor. I got 2 people now. Haha. 2.5 hours? Nope. I did not make my deadline. I was close. Okay, I'm halfway there now. Okay, so in 2 more videos, no, 1 more video I should have it. Let's think. I can get 1 character for 2.5 hours. The RNG works like that. This this stream I had to work a little bit. So next time I stream, I can get another one. I know I'm not going to get another red dragon right away, so let me get here. Maybe full on HP. Alright, maybe I'm not full on HP right away. But I will be. There we go. At the spot I want a quick save. Whoops. And now that I could do this, I could put another onion sword on, which I can get complete comparisons now from these two. Evasion 96, evasion 76. Less defense, more attack, double the attack. See, the onion sword can actually hit for max damage when used right. So having two of them, unless I can do two separate attacks, which I don't see my Ragnarok and Mazamune doing, like, those aren't dealing one set of damage, then another. They're both combined to do it. And the thing is like, this is barely making max damage sometimes. These actually aren't. So the next step in tomorrow's video, or maybe tonight's, unless you're streaming, so I'm going to check somebody else's stream out for a little bit. But I'll be going here, and this is what I got so far. I need to go back to getting Crystal Glove, Body, and Helm again. So I'm going to turn encounters off and actually save at 4-5, because that's where I'm starting out at next time. It was 3 hours pretty much to get this one set, plus a sword and a shield. Alright, you'll have a good day, good night, and I'll see you next time.